You wanna turn this into this? Well, you are in the right place. In this video, I'm gonna help you install mods for Battlefront 2 and fix potential issues as easy as possible. As we all know, Battlefront 2 live service has been gone for a while now, and the only way to enjoy the game in 2024 is by modding the Banta Pudu out of it.
Huh?
Greetings, ladies and troopers, it's Adrian. Let's start off by creating a new folder anywhere but in the C drive, as the mod manager might not work there for unknown reasons. Anyway, make a new folder in D, E or any other drive. Name it as you please, I've got mine here, and next I will show you how to obtain these files. In the description you will find a couple of links that will help you to get those files nice and easy. Click on the first link in the description to get the FrostyFix app. It will direct you here where you will find the frostyfix.exe version 5. You simply download it and drag it into your folder. Next up, click on the second link in the description where you will find the latest version of the Frosty Mod Manager. Download this one as well, it will give you a zip archive file. If you don't have the zip archive app in your PC, you can find it in the third link in the description and download it for free. It doesn't require any pay, so you can just ignore the notifications it gives you when you try to drag and drop the files. After you've done this, simply drag and drop the files into your folder. If you made it so far, you are doing great. From now on, it's only gonna get worse.
This is where the fun begins.
Now, depending on Windows version, updates, zodiac signs and so on, there are some things that will have to be done differently. We'll get to that later in the video. For now, open the Frosty Mod Manager by hitting Properties, then going to Compatibility, and then hitting Run as Administrator. You will always have to run it as administrator. Mine has already scanned the games it is compatible with. You just have to hit scan and select Battlefront 2. If it doesn't pop up Battlefront 2, you just have to hit new and go to wherever your Battlefront 2 game is and select it. Goodie. Now open the FrostyFix, select Battlefront 2, tick global and hit enable modes globally. This usually works on most platforms, but if you are on EA or Epic and it didn't open the game later on, you would have to run EA desktop instead of global. Anyway, let's get ourselves some mods. I have made a Google Drive with a couple of mods I use and will take the Mandalorian for a spin. The drive can be found in the fourth link into the description of the video. You go to mods, then heroes, the Mandalorian, and you can see it says here it replaces Han. There are usually different files, one for sound, one for the 3D character and sometimes for UI as well. Now, this mod still works, but keep in mind not all mods are still compatible, but I will explain that at the end of the video. Next up, you download each file separately and place them into our folder. You go to your Frosty Mod Manager app, you press on Add Mods up here, find where you save the mod files and select the first one. After you select it, it might show you a notification, but you can ignore that, no worries. After you hit OK, it will drag it down here on the left, and then with the mod selected, you press Apply Mods, and you should see it on the right. Next, do the same thing for the second file, add mods, then apply mods, and you should see both files. Now we are good to go. All you have to do next is hit launch. And this is where things might get problematic. If all goes well, you should see the Steam or EA notification or Epic or whatever saying that the game is launching. Game will launch in 3 to 4 minutes, the mod is there replacing Han, it works, everyone is pleased, you subscribe to the channel and we can all go home.
Victory!
If you are still here because things didn't work out, there is something we can do to fix the issue. Close everything and try opening the Frosty Mod Manager as an admin. Open the FrostyFix and then if you have the game on EA, tick EA desktop and hit launch with mods enabled. If you have the game on Epic, then do the same thing by ticking Epic Game Launcher. If you have the game on Steam, it should usually work by just hitting run mods globally, so make sure you've run the app as an admin. Now, if there are still issues, let me know down in the comments, I will do my best to reply with an answer ASAP. For those of you who managed to get the mods working, congrats. Next up, you can get more mods from my drive or by going to Nexus mods. Here you can find it in the 5th link into the description. Here you make an account for free, select Star Wars Battlefront 2 in games, and there you can find all of our favorite skins and characters EA has failed to add to the game. Select your mod, press manual, then slow download, and you should be getting it for free. Now, when you download these mods, you have to keep in mind 2 things. First, not all of them still work, they might be outdated, and the second thing is that not all mods work together. For instance, you can't run a mod replacing Han with Mando at the same time with a mod replacing also Han with Rex. Same goes for clones, droids, stormtrooper skins and other classes. So essentially make sure the mods are up to date and that you are not running 2 mods that replace the same class or character. Most of the mods in my drive are still up to date, so feel free to use them. They are also compatible with multiplayer and single player at the same time. This is gonna be another thing you might want to keep your eyes open for, as not all mods are compatible with multiplayer as well. Anyway, don't forget to write a comment if you still have issues. I hope this has been helpful. If it has, please consider subscribing and dropping a like, and I will see you on the Battlefront. Until then, have an amazing day and may the Force be with you always.